Welcome to the fourth video in the Unit 12 playlist of our Chemistry Matters series. In this video, we'll provide a quick recap of the content covered in Unit 4, Chemical Bonds. In addition to a fascinating demonstration where we learned how to clean pennies with taco sauce, in Unit 4 we also learned how to examine scientific misconceptions and address them based on evidence. For example, we learned that atoms do not want or need electrons, but atoms do attract or repel electrons due to electrostatic forces. In fact, those characteristics align with the definition of a chemical bond, which is an electrical interaction between the positively charged nuclei and the negatively charged electrons of atoms that forms when the force of attraction is stronger than the force of repulsion. We explored intramolecular bonds, which are bonds that hold atoms together within a molecule or formula unit. Rather than bonding simply being ionic or covalent, we found that there's a whole range of bonding patterns, referred to as the intramolecular bond spectrum. These bonds range from ionic to polar covalent, mostly covalent, and nonpolar covalent. When we investigated this bond spectrum, we found that electronegativity differences were the primary determinant of bond type. Our students used a computer simulation during their performance task assignment to investigate the amount of electronegativity differences needed for the various types of intramolecular bonds to form. We learned that covalent bonds occur when 1, 2, or 3 electron pairs are shared between atoms. Electron pairs are shared between 2 atoms, forming single, double, or triple bonds. Molecules can be binary, which means composed of 2 molecules, or ternary, which means composed of 3 atoms. Even larger molecules can form, of course. Intermolecular forces between one molecule and another are weaker than intramolecular forces. We saw that cohesion between water molecules produces a layer of surface tension. Water has rather strong adhesion properties, causing water to stick to all kinds of materials, making them wet. We found that alcohol doesn't have the same surface tension because it doesn't have the same intermolecular forces as water. Since alcohol has weaker intermolecular forces, it also evaporates much more easily than water. In the 5th video on the Unit 4 playlist, our students conducted a jigsaw activity to explore the properties of the 4 main types of intermolecular forces, listed here from weakest to strongest: dispersion-London forces, ion-dipole forces, dipole-dipole forces, and hydrogen bonding. We also conducted a lab comparing the melting temperature of a covalently bonded compound, sugar, to the melting temperature of an ionically bonded compound, sodium chloride. Our students found that sugar melted easily, as intermolecular bonds were broken by heat. But an ionic compound, such as salt, did not melt easily at all, because the intramolecular bonds holding it together are much stronger. To help summarize all of these ideas and confirm our understanding of why chemical bonding is so important, we invited Dr. Pete Ludovice, a chemical engineer at Georgia Tech, to explain how chemical bonding affects the properties of materials. And join us for the next video on the Unit 12 playlist, our recap of Unit 5, Chemical Reactions.